Welcome back to Alex and Jamie Adventures. We're going to do an oil change on a 2018 Mitsubishi Mirage. Here we have some of the items that you're going to need to do your oil change. You want to use some nitrile gloves, a funnel, get your filter, right, oil filter, get your appropriate oil. In this case it's 0W20 oil pan to collect your old oil, a ratchet, socket, a jack, and we have a cardboard box here to place underneath in case you have a little drips. We don't want to stain the concrete.
Okay, this is a car jack. In order to move it up and down, you have to twist this all the way to the right and push this down so it moves up. If you want it to go down, you gotta twist to the left and go down.
Now, where do you place your car jack, you might be wondering? Well, here's our passenger side, because this is the side we're going to lift the vehicle up on. You're going to come down on that side right by the tire. And you could either put your jack here, where do you see these notches? Or a little further in, where you see the solid piece. That's where the jack would go, either here or right here. Just get the jack in place. Put your jack where those grooves are. The ones we just talked about. And that's where you pump. There you go. That's your safe spot right there, those grooves. Next, we're going to pop the hood. Right there. You want to locate where your oil cap is, so you can fill up the engine once you change the oil. It'll be near the engine. There it is. That's the symbol. So look for that. Plus, it does say engine oil. You can do it, guys. Keep it up. There we have it. Car is up. Now we gotta slide under there, but not into your DMs.
Okay, this is a ratchet. This is what you use to remove the bolt to get to the oil. So this is how you use it. So right now it's set on going right, and pretty much going right, it only goes right to tighten it. So if you want to move it to the other side, you have to click down on this, the other side, and then it'll only go left to loosen it up. And then the way you take this part out, because it varies in size, is you got to press this part down and it comes off. And then the same thing if you want to put it back on. You press it and it's on. Okay. So this is where you untighten it, and after you untighten this bolt, the oil is going to spill out, and this is the pan oil filter. So you want to have this already set here, because as soon as you unbolt this, the oil is going to come spilling out, so it's all going to be caught here. Okay, we had to change the branch because it wasn't the right size. It's actually a 17 milliliter for this bolt, and now I'm going to turn it just to I'm going to remove the socket now. Ah, fuck. am I supposed to do? It's spilling. It's horrible. Oh, okay. And that's why you need to have someone who knows what they're doing on standby. And that's why you need to wear gloves too.
So once it finishes draining out, we're gonna put that plug back in and then get that filter next.
Okay, so while the oil is being drained, we're gonna go ahead and replace the crush washer. It's this part right here from the bolt where it's removed right now. The one that we're using is this brand. It's from Amazon. M14, that's the size this car takes. So you can get something like this to take it off. And yeah, I'm just gonna remove it right now. And just replace it like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it back in. Remember, like, righty tighty, lefty loosey. We're good. Okay, so after you put the bolt on, you're gonna make sure you clean it off and it's not leaking. Okay.
That's our oil filter right there. So it's not a lot of room, but there is enough room. See that? So we're gonna twist it off, all right? We'll be right back.
We're putting in the new air filter. We just took out the old one and we had to leave it a little bit to let the remaining oil drain.
This is the wrench we used to remove it. Now we put the new one in, you're gonna put a little oil here. So we're just gonna grab some of this oil right here. See that? Some people are gonna say it should be the new oil, but some oil is better than no oil. Relax, guys.
Well, so he's just screwing it in of where the old filter was.
Easier said than done.
With this car in particular, it was a little bit more difficult to find, but it was there. Now he's just tightening it up. Okay, so now we're gonna lower the car, but a little bit.
We're gonna twist this a little bit. That's it.
So now there's absolutely no oil in this car. So what I'm gonna do is just turn this cap. And this is where the new oil is going. Okay, so now this is the actual oil. Most cars take 5 quarts, but my car, this one specifically, this Mitsubishi takes 3.2 quarts. So we're gonna count it going backwards. So this is 1 quarts, 2, 3. But because it's 3.2, we have to go a little bit on the side. So this is what marks it as 3.2 quarts. And we stop there. Okay, now we're gonna put the actual oil in. First we need our funnel. So just put it in like so. And then the oil. But slowly. So we're gonna do little by little.
How much oil is that?
Almost 3.2.
How do you know?
Because I'm measuring it.
Oh, shows you on the side.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now you want to put it on a flat surface, like so. So not quite there yet, but that's why we're doing it little by little.
Where is it at? Let's see the final level. Place it on that flat surface. There it is.
Okay, now we're gonna put everything back together. So we're gonna take this off and we're gonna put it back our oil cap, the engine oil cap. So now what we have to do next is turn on the car for about 30 seconds to let the oil just get in the car. But after we do that and turn on the motor and everything, we have to use what is called a dipstick. And it's this right here. It's usually right next to the engine oil. So pretty much after we run the car, we have to dip it in. And so we have to make sure that the oil is between these two lines. Somewhere in the middle, but it could be slightly over the middle, but never past these two lines.
Not below the dot or not over the dot. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna pull out the dipstick. I'm going to clean it first, like so. And now I'm gonna put it back in. And pull it back out. So that's where it's at.
Perfect. Right in between the lines, just a little bit above the markers, right around there. Cool. All right, young folks out there, do your own oil change. Save a few dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
Beep boop, beep boop.